Hello, I'm Robin Gibson and this is the Harvard House Money Morsel. Welcome back, thank you for joining us again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell so you get a notification of when we release a new video. I've got Willie Pelser back in the hot seat again this week. Welcome, Willie.
Hi, Anki.
Yeah, good. I switched into a bit of Afrikaans there. I thought I was going to catch you out. So, Willie, I noticed last week, I don't know if the viewers noticed, we were both in pink, and you just pointed out we're both in blue. There's no email coordination with our cupboard, is there? I mean,
No.
This is completely independent. So, Willie, we've seen a lot of volatility the last few days, and that, I guess, has been around the Middle East and big concerns in terms of, the drone strike into Israel. And the potential of a escalation of that Middle East conflict. But the strange thing in that space is with that kind of volatility and with the Middle East involved, we would expect oil to be running away, and it's not. So maybe you can help us in terms of a little bit what drives the volatility and what investors are worried about, and then why is oil not behaving like it normally behaves?
Yeah, Robin, I think the one thing we must always remember first is markets don't like uncertainty. So you're 100% right. The Middle East thing came out of the blue in the sense, 12 o'clock on Sunday night or whatever, we all, or Sunday a week ago, whatever, we all woke up the next morning hearing that there's been interception on missiles and things like that. Yeah. So we've been through many cycles of wars historically, and it's always around the Middle East. So yes, the sad part is that the outflow in a financial market is you're getting share prices or markets in general tanking 3, 4, 5, 6%, individual shares and so on. And that's the reflection of that uncertainty. So I think the one thing that I've played around with some numbers, if we go back historically just on this wild swing in markets, there's a different dynamic of trading markets actually. There's computer generated trades and all of those things, algorithms. Yes. And then if there's a bit of news, someone say, okay, volatility should be X, they put it into their model and then it says, sell this share, just push it down and that type of thing. So you get overreaction based on that. But the general theme is, yes, we're concerned about the side effects, if we call it that way, of a war. Yes. Who's going to sanction who? Who's going to short supply on something, or who's going to tell someone else you can't do this type of thing. And that's what we sort of in a quick second try and analyze to say, okay, but this company is going to suffer the most, this one will benefit. Back to your oil story, it's an interesting market, as you say. Historically, all wars had an oil outflow in a sense. The oil price escalated. I think the different dynamic here is we're talking Iran, Iraq. Okay. Or we're actually talking Iran. So Iran exports oil to China and other Asian countries. Yeah. So, and then they're the instigators in this scenario. So I think there's a bit of control in the sense of if they go haywire, the Chinese then might say, we're not buying from you. So there's a little bit of a protection play in this environment. Otherwise, I think, yes, oil would have been call it over 100 to 120 or anything like that. Yeah. There's that specific strait, the Strait of
Hormuz, is it?
Hormuz or whatever, I struggle with the word. We've seen the Iranians also taking a cargo ship, or container ship, into custody. Yes. And they say there's a lot of stuff going to Israel on that. I think we're going to see a little bit of play in that specific strait on flow. They would like to keep it open, specifically around the oil or the oil transport out of the system. And for that reason, it's probably not making sense to everybody, but I don't think oil is going to run away substantially on that. And on top of all of this volatility, we get back to the concept of where we're going with interest rates. And both Jerome Powell and Mr. Jefferson, I don't know his first name, who's deputy of the Fed, came out the last 2 days and actually saying we're not going to move soon. So it all culminated in the same sort of evening of market trade,
Yeah.
where the markets just said, okay, we had enough. We're stepping back a little bit and
Yes.
see how this thing's playing out. So we saw the volatility in our rand again, same scenario.
Yes.
We had a substantial positive move on the rand, and then this uncertainty pushed us way back above the 19 to the dollar level. So
Yeah.
it's just the market dynamic of we don't know what the fundamentals are going to do.
So, Willie, for a market to have a significant drop like this, I guess maybe what investors don't always think about is that for every share price that's in the market, it's actually an outplay of a two-sided transaction, a buy and a sell. You only have to have one side to withdraw either way. I mean, we always see it in a crash, that it's the buyers that are withdrawing, so that's, where the price goes down. But actually, if your sellers withdraw, that's where the price can massively go up as well, doesn't it? That's a big driver in the volatility also, isn't it?
Exactly. Especially in a negative market, because as buyers, for example, we long-term investors, I would like to buy company X. In this uncertain time, I'm saying to myself, whoa, let's just stand back a bit.
Yes.
I pull my so-called bid.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to buy and say, I'll rather wait and see if I can get it 10% lower or 5% lower.
Yeah.
If quite a few of us do exactly the same thing, then suddenly the best price is 25% lower and someone trades there, and then your whole portfolio is affected.
Yeah. I might be selling out an estate at that point, and then I set the price for everyone, don't I? Yeah. Awesome. Well, Willie, thank you for giving us some insight into that. We're getting quite used to dealing with wars. This is potentially number 3 inside 5 years, having a global effect. I don't think news flow is going to be any different because we get everything instantly. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.